Now, in the Koran Selected Surahs by Arthur Jeffrey, we have an attempt at a chronological order, so that is what is going on here. And Surah 96 and then 74, 73, but 96 was not learned in full that first time, only the first 5 verses. In the name of Allah, the Merciful, the Compassionate, O thou enwrap thyself in a mantle, arise, warn, and thy Lord magnify him, and thy garments purify them, and the wrath flee from it, and do not favors in order to seek increase, but for thy Lord wait patiently. So when there shall come a trump on the trumpet, that then will be a difficult day for the unbelievers. It will be far from easy. Leave me alone with him whom I have created, since I have appointed for him extensive wealth, and sons as witnesses, and I have smoothed out everything for him smoothly. Then he is covetous that I do more. Nay, indeed, he at our signs was obstinate, but I shall overtake him with something grievously difficult. He indeed thought and pondered. Death to him, how he pondered. Then death to him, how he pondered. Then he looked, then he frowned and looked away. Then he turned his back and showed pride, and said, This is not but magic being employed. This is not but human speech. I shall roast him at Sakar. And what shall teach thee what Sakar is? It lets nothing remain, and desists not, scorching the skins over their 19. We have not set as masters of the fire, save angels, nor have we fixed their number, save as a testing for those who disbelieve, that those who have been given the book may be certain, and that those who believe may increase in belief, that those who have been given the book and the believers may not be in doubt, and that those in whose heart is disease and the unbelievers may say, What does Allah mean by such a similitude as this? Thus does Allah lead astray whom He will, and guide whom He will, yet no one knows the host of thy Lord save him himself. So this is not but a reminder to humans, nay indeed, by the moon, by the night when it retreats, by the morning when it shines bright, it is one of the great things, a warning to humans. To whosoever among you wishes to push forward or to lag behind, every soul for what it has gained is a pledge, except the companions of the right hand. In celestial gardens they will be asked one another about the sinners. They will ask them, What led you to Sakar? They will say, We were not of those who prayed, nor were we feeding the unfortunate, but we were engaging in dispute with those so engaged, and we were treating as false the day of judgment, until the certainty came upon us. So the intercession of those who intercede will benefit them not. Now, what is the matter with them, that they are turning from the reminder as though they were startled donkeys who flee from a lion? Yet every man among them desires that he shall be given scrolls unfolded. Nay, indeed, but they do not fear the hereafter. Nay, indeed, it is a reminder, and he who wills will remember it, and they will not remember save should Allah so will. He is worthy of your piety, and He is worthy to forgive. Now, one thing that's important to remember is that Muhammad is only mentioned 4 times, because certainly the implication is that it's just not a book guiding Muhammad, like, people having their own personal dreams that aren't really binding on anybody. But to scorch is how this term for hellfire is shown. And there's certain plays and words and certain implications of the Arabic that may not be understood in the translation as is for some people. Some people might get it right away. Some people might have, when you're looking at a translation, remember that some words in your language may not have, what you think it means may not mean what it actually says. So if you have any issues, you might want to make sure that it's actually the thing being said. It's like in the Bible where it says Jesus came to restore the law. Plahrose means to refurbish, restore, fulfill. It's not doing away with, it's basically renovating the law. It's not, so certain doctrines arise and certain associations in one's head that's not being met. Like the number 19 thing. That's, you got to figure out. It's like there's a lot of things in any text, even the Arabic of the Koran, where the number 19 thing does not, it doesn't mesh. So, there's no God but one. Make that, it says that 20 times. I want to make it say 19 times, so I've got to kick out these couple verses. And everything that's not a number 19 coincidence, trying to narrow down the thing. And it turns out that some of that, cutting out those two verses actually removed more number 19, multiple 19 occurrences than you put in. Then you kind of, let's make this. So consider, to try to be moved directly by a text, or try to understand a text directly sometimes, rather than through tradition and personal associations with terms and phrases.